Bruno! Bruno! There you go, mate. Don't beat him up, Pace. Just let him go and do his thing. Get out of there, Pace. Poor old boy. Can't even get out of his bloody kennel. There you go, brothers. Good morning. Good to see you. Just home off the houseboat and doing my duties with my animals. And I thought I'll smash out a very quick bro check club video for you. I hope this finds you all well. It's a beautiful day here in Tasman on the farm. I want to do my chores and also just talk to you guys about a couple of things about the safe space of the Bro Check Club. Check out those little guys, doing well. So the Bro Check Club is a platform that I've created, and I'm hopeful that more of you will jump on and give us your solutions to men's problems in the form of a video that we can share. A few of you have done it already and stood up, which I really do appreciate, which is bloody awesome. And I hope we get more of that, because I can't and won't be running this thing forever. Eventually I'll be handing it over to some of you. One of you that's got the nous, got the energy, got the ideas. It's a great platform, and so far it's actually done a lot of good. Only been going a couple of weeks, and already some really big changes with people and things, which have been awesome to see. I'm stoked, actually. If we save one brother's life, then the whole thing is worth it. And right now we've connected up a lot of people. It's only got like, I don't know, 400 or 500 subscribers. It's not a big channel, it's tiny, but it's really doing well. So it is a safe space, and I want to talk about that while I put some water in these ducks thing. There you go, ladies. Well, thank you, ladies. There you go, look at these little cute bastards. Hey? There's your water down here. Don't know how fresh it is, that water. Yeah, tear into it, they don't care, they're ducks. They'll bloody eat anything. Yes, little ducks that I love to eat. And all the chickens on the other side. They've come up through the hole in the fence. They're not supposed to be in there, but anyway. Where was I? Oh, yes. I don't care who you are, what you've done, where you come from, how much money you've got, what your status is socially. As a parent, you will have made some mistakes with your kids. We all do. Some to lesser degree, some to much larger degree. And that's just the nature of being human. And I've talked about it in previous videos. You are not your past. There may be times you need to bring it forward if your child says, Dad, I feel really bad about the way you tipped me upside down and dropped me on my head when I was a baby. Here's the thing, the three things here. Listen, understand, and validate. That way your kids can move forward with you, and you can have a great relationship with them, and things can be good. Because none of us have perfect pasts as parents. I know fathers that have got to their 70s and still have been disconnected with their own father. Won't talk to him, don't fucking want to hear about him. And they have not loved their own father right up till they've been their death. They've gone to the grave without being able to find forgiveness and have any like mending of their hurt that they've suffered, because their fathers never validated their grievance. It was really, really awesome to see a brother jump on there, Goober from Australia. And Goober's had his own battles with cancer. I know Goober very well through my Patreon and everything, and he's been, man, he's had some fucking battles, that guy. And he talks about his time as being a bouncer on the clubs in Australia, and how he had a lot of anger during a period after that when his father died, and his sister, I believe, didn't tell him about the funeral. His father was cremated without him even knowing about it, which is a fucking terrible thing to happen, because an important part of when you lose somebody is the closure at the funeral and then the grieving process you go through. And if you deny that, then you've got more shit to deal with. And he did. And as a result, became angry. And then his anger came out, and his own children, he'd come home from his job and he'd be angry with his own daughters. And he had to come to a point in his life where he sat down with them and said, look, I'm really sorry, and own his own anger for hurting you guys and being verbally abusive. If he was, I don't know, but he certainly unleashed his anger. And it is his anger. It's not anybody else's anger. And that's the thing with anger. You can't say, you made me angry. It's your own anger. And today he has a great relationship and great rapport with his daughters, and they have worked through that. But if he hadn't done that, he probably still would be distant, because they became distant from him during their teen years. And you see this all the time. And my own daughter did the same with me. And it wasn't until we sat down, actually we didn't sit down, we're going for a walk actually, and talk about it. And it's the best thing I ever did with my daughter was own all my own shit with her, because today I have a fantastic relationship, and I'm the first person she calls on every time she has something that she needs help with in her life. So this channel is about that. Now, there was one comment that a woman placed in the comment section saying you don't ever unleash your anger on your children and hurt them. And she was talking about you don't do this, you don't do that. If you've got anger, you get a boxing bag and take it out and that you don't hit somebody. Well, a couple of things there. First of all, she's using the wrong words. When she's talking about me, you don't do it. I don't do it. That's the past, and I've addressed that with my children and worked through that, and that I brought that up to illustrate the importance of validating your children's feelings for any grievances they have. So this channel and this platform isn't a place for judging. It's a place where you come here and you share solutions to problems. So by her saying you don't do that, Clay, or you shouldn't do this or that there, I know. I'm the one that talked about not doing it and the importance of making it right. The second thing that she talked about was that you don't hit people and you get a boxing bag. Well, this is a site for men first and foremost, and as a young man I did hit people. I never ever hit girls, and I never hit children smaller than myself. Most of the time I picked fights with guys bigger than myself. I did martial arts and I hit a lot of people, and that's what men do. We punch and we hit. We enjoy boxing, we enjoy martial arts, we enjoy wrestling, we enjoy that. It's a male thing to do. So from a woman's perspective, you might think a boxing bag can fix it and you can take it on that, but a boxing bag isn't quite the same as getting in the ring with a guy that's bigger than you or as big as you and going hard out. And I don't think there's anything wrong with boxing or wrestling or martial arts if it's in a controlled situation. In fact, I think it's bloody good for young people. So I've got to actually disagree on that one there. And I promote boxing. We have a very good centre here in Victory, run by Paul Hampton and Nelson here, where he gets a lot of young men into boxing and they vent their anger in a positive, healthy way. Yes, you come away with more tools of being able to box. Good. You can use those to protect yourself. But one of the things that you will know if you've done martial arts of any sort, whether it's boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, Sado karate, any of those martial arts, you will know that the first thing that you're always taught, and I was always taught, was to avoid confrontation, to avoid a fight. You learn all of them. If we have a great relationship with our kids, then we also have a great relationship with ourselves, because that's all us mums and dads want, is to have good relationships with their kids. No mum and dad wants to fall out with their children, and no children want to fall out with their mum and dad. I'm not going to stretch this out anymore. That's it. Have a fantastic day. Check on a brother. Check on anybody that you know that's acting slightly different. The pattern in their life's changed. There's things that just aren't quite looking normal, and yeah, give them a call. Go around and say, "G'day, mate. You all right? Everything going okay?" Where's my dog on? Pace, come. Hey, Pace. I've got a pet weaker. I'm afraid he's going to bloody well kill it. There, go steady. See you later. I've got to go find my dog. Hey, Pace. Pace, come. Better not be hunting that bloody... There he goes. Where have you been? Hey, where have you been? Hey, where have you been? Smell fucking egg on you. He's been bloody eating my eggs. What have you been doing? Some eggs down here. See you later.